to all of my fellow Mirandus lovers out there. This is the most exciting video that I've produced to date, and that's because I'm going to be covering something that I've been working on over the past few months and that I put a lot of time and effort into. It's turned out super cool, and that I think that the Mirandus community will actually really like. Well, I hope they will really like. Though before we get too far into the video, I first want to introduce myself if you haven't met me yet. So my name is Jake, and I make speculative yet very informative content on the blockchain MMO Mirandus. And I do this by taking all the information we've learned so far and breaking it down into small, digestible videos like this one for you guys to watch. So if you're looking for more consistent Mirandus content and updates, then hit that subscribe button. I'd love to see you on this page again. If not, then I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Now, let's get into why this is the most exciting video to date. So if you've watched my previous videos, you would probably know that over the past few months, I've been studying for web development. And during that time, what I've had to do is build up a portfolio of projects that I've worked on that kind of showcases what I'm capable of for future employers. And for a big portfolio piece, what I wanted to do was create a Mirandus project. And the reason I wanted to do this is because obviously it would be so much fun to create a website about Mirandus, and also I could learn a lot about it while being interested in the learning, because I want to create the coolest things I can for this website. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the website that I created for Mirandus. Keep in mind, I've only been programming for about 6 months now, so I'm still pretty new to it, but I really hope that it's high enough quality that you guys do enjoy it and that it is an overall positive experience visiting the site. Now, I'm talking about this as if it's a huge event. Really, it's just a website that I built for Mirandus, but I am very excited about it, and I think that it really does consolidate a lot of information that's been floating around the community into one single place, because we haven't really had that before. I even noticed going over the Mirandus website itself was missing some of the NFTs from its NFT section. And so consolidating all this information into one central hub, the Mirandus hub, is what I wanted to do for this website, and hence the name Mirandus Hub. While I'm showing you guys the site, I'm actually going to turn my camera off because I want you to have the full experience while visiting the site, and I want you to be able to see everything. So here we go. So here it is, Mirandus Hub. Now, this site will be a little bit different, more than likely, by the time you guys see it and by the time it's live. I'm counting on a few more days of things that I can do to change things up a little bit. So some designs might be a little bit different, but the concept's definitely going to be the same. And I'm not going to show you guys the entire site yet. I want that to be something that you go and explore it yourself. But yeah, here it is. Okay, so we're on Mirandus Hub, the main page right now. So we're going to hit the explore button, and we're going to check out some different types of NFTs. So the exemplars page is what I am the most excited about. So I'm going to show you guys that last, and we're going to go through a couple of the surprises. Okay, so let's check out deeds first. So as we go to deeds, it's going to take you to this page. I don't have the citadels yet because there's not hardly any information on those. However, you can hit, we'll call villages at first. And then, yeah, so it's going to have all the information about the villages. This is just the basic OpenSea definition. And I think the Mirandus page also had a similar, if not the same definition. It tells you what size house you have. If you scroll down, you can see how many different building plots each of the deeds have. It's going to show farming plots, ranching plots, decorations. That's something that a lot of people forget about, is there will be decoration plots. Now, this is something that I'm excited about because for the longest time, you couldn't actually see a couple of these images in a centralized place. You had to go to an Evernote site that was kind of hard to find in Discord. However, we've got it now. So if you want to zoom in on this page, well, first of all, if you haven't seen this yet, this image is a concept of where and how things are designed in each of the deeds. So this is super helpful. It's going to show you if they have walls. It's going to show you how many 10 by 10 building plots there are, how many small decorations, large decorations, ranching, farming, 5 by 5, pretty much anything you need. And one of the issues was that there wasn't a great way to actually see things on the bigger deeds. So let me demonstrate this. And if we go to a town, so we're on the town of the Archduke right now. Let's see. So if we come over here, you can't really see things from afar. You can, but it's a little bit harder. I have bad eyes, so this really helped me to be able to see everything that was on there. I thought that magnification tool was kind of neat. We also have a 3D rendering of the layout, which I also thought was really neat to add. We've got this little button here. Okay. Now, one more thing that I want to show you guys on the deeds page is each of the NFT pages are going to have this button in the bottom right. And this button, if you click it, it's going to bring out a menu that allows you to quickly navigate to different parts of the page. So if we click Town of the Prince, it's going to take us to Town of the Prince. If we click Town of the Duke, it's going to take us to the Town of the Duke, which I thought was super handy to have because some of the pages are a little bit longer, a little bit on the longer side. Now, let's go to the only other page that I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to let you guys check the rest of it out yourself, is the exemplars page. And the reason I want to go to the exemplars page is because there's a section on here that I put a lot of time and effort into that I hope you guys really like. I think all the Mirandus nerds will really, really like. So let's start off with the humans. Okay, so we're going to start off with the human alchemist. So you're going to have a basic description right here, and right here as well. It's going to show you their ability name. It's going to show you the ability icon that's on their image. It's also going to show you what the ability does. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, there's something a little bit more fun down right underneath each of the images that you scroll down to. So let's see what she is. So Alchemist Tavern Tales. So basically what I did is I wanted to figure out some sort of way to add a little bit more creativity into the site. And so what I did was I created some lore, some background tavern tales is what I'm calling them, for each of the exemplars. Now, these are not Gala officiated, or these are not Gala official. These are purely just made up for the fun of the site. The beef between, well, I don't want to spoil it. The beef between exemplars doesn't actually exist. None of these stories are real, but I thought that they were pretty fun to add in. So we'll start off here up at the top. Let's actually reset the story. Hopefully you haven't read ahead. The Alchemist Tavern Tales. So here we go. The Alchemists have always been a highly respected and admired guild within the world of Mirandus. Their expertise in potion making has saved countless lives and helped adventurers overcome seemingly impossible challenges. However, despite their noble intentions and powerful abilities, the alchemists have not always been spared from tragedy. One such event occurred when a group of Greencloaks, a guild known for their ruthless logging practices and disregard for the natural world, stumbled upon an ancient and rare plant deep in the forests of Mirandus. The Greencloaks, driven by greed and desire for profit, began to clear the area and chop down the surrounding trees in order to access the plant. The alchemists, who relied on the unique properties of this plant for some of their most valuable potions, were devastated by the Greencloaks' actions. They tried to negotiate with the Greencloaks, but the guild was unwilling to listen to reason. In a desperate attempt to save the plant, the alchemist organized a group of their most skilled potion makers and set out to the forest in an effort to relocate the plant to a safer location. Unfortunately, their efforts were in vain. The Greencloaks had already destroyed too much of the forest and the plant was lost forever. The alchemists were heartbroken, not only because they had lost a valuable resource, but because they had also lost a part of their history and cultural identity. The loss of the plant was a turning point for the alchemists. It made them realize the importance of protecting the natural world and the delicate balance of its ecosystems. From that point on, they made it their mission to preserve the natural resources of Mirandus and work towards a more sustainable and responsible practices. Despite the challenges they've faced, the alchemists remain a respected and influential guild within the world of Mirandus. Their skills and knowledge continue to be valued by adventurers and other exemplars as they continue to use their abilities for the greater good. So that's just a fun little story that I created for the alchemist. And now each and every single exemplar there is will have a Tavern Tales feature. So if you want to go through and read them all, they're all individualized and some of the stories intertwine with each other. It was really fun coming up with them, so hopefully you guys enjoy them. But yeah, that's all I'm going to show you guys right now. You can go through and check things out yourself. This page pretty much just explains why I created the page, and yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. So that's a little bit of Mirandus Hub. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I really highly encourage you to go check it out. I put a lot of time and effort into this for the community, so if you have time, swing by and read a couple of the tales. If you need any information on there, let me know. You can comment it down in the comments below. You can message me on Discord, and I will do my best to add some more stuff to it. I really would like to continue developing the site in the future as updates roll out. That way we can keep it the #1 active Mirandus hub. One last thing before we end the video, I do want to say that if you're looking for a community inside of Mirandus, I highly encourage you to go check out the Masters of Materium. They're a guild that has the largest number of assets in the entire game, has a great community. Actually, one of their members is #1 in the tavern test right now, the tavern play test. So he's going to get the serial #1 mug, I think, as of the time recording this video. Hopefully this didn't age badly. So congrats to Flailu. I think that's how you pronounce it. But regardless, the community is amazing, so go check them out. And yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.